small village to the cabin of bureaucracy, we present you the success story of Mr. Sahdev Singh. Dream is not what you see and sleep. Dream is something which doesn't let you sleep by Dr. A.P.J Abdul Kalam. It is truly said that hard work creates luck. The harder we work, the more luck we have. Good things happen to good people, and the more work we put in, the more luck and the more success we will get out. It was true for Mr. Sahdev Singh too. Hailing from a small village Amrut Tehsil in district Palwal, Haryana, studied in a government primary school with no proper infrastructure, no toilets, water facilities, taking class on tat, walking for a long distance barefoot to reach the school. Mr. Sahdev Singh has become an inspiration to today's youth of this country, since they are the future who will take the country to a path of success and development. It is said that whenever you see a successful person, you only see the public glories, never the private sacrifices to reach them. Mr. Sahdev Singh, regardless of his matrix, followed the path of success and achievement. An ambitious and hard-working person, Mr. Sahdev Singh, who has become an inspiration to many, was born in April 1968. Facing all the tough conditions, Mr. Sahdev Singh started his life from the roots of the village to serving the Indian government from past 20 years with an excellent service record. He joined the Indian government services immediately after qualifying class 10th. He served as personal assistant, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and later on as a section officer in the Ministry of Shipping, Government of India. A Central Secretariat Service Cadre officer, Mr. Sahdev Singh is at present serving as Under Secretary in the Department of Justice, Law and Justice, Ministry of Home Affairs to the Government of India. Earlier, he was on deputation as Assistant Commissioner, Deputy Assessor and Collector in South Delhi Municipal Corporation. Mr. Sahdev Singh did his MA in History and LLB from Delhi University. Then he went to Malta and London to do his LLM in International Maritime Law from IMO, International Maritime Law Institute. He has also done postgraduate diplomas in Constitutional Law, Parliamentary Procedures and Institutions, and International Law and Diplomacy. In brief, Mr. Singh has got various degrees of MA, LLB DU, LLM Malta London, postgraduate diploma in Constitutional Law, postgraduate diploma in Parliamentary Institution and Procedures, postgraduate diploma in International Law and Diplomacy, and Parliamentary Fellowship. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, by Dr. A.P.J Abdul Kalam. So much educated and intellect, he has attended many short courses, meetings, workshops and conferences at various renowned institutions and educational centers. He visited about 10 countries. In recent past, he was working as Under Secretary, Ministry of Human Resource Development in the Government of India. In the Ministry of Shipping, Mr. Sahdev Singh was dealing with matters relating to maritime shipping and navigation, lighthouses, national inland waterways, ports, etc. However, in the Department of Higher Education, in the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Mr. Sahdev Singh was dealing the matters relating to universities. He was also dealing with the matters of NAAC and Indian Research Council such as ICSSR, ICPR and ICPHR, etc. Mr. Sahdev Singh has delivered lectures as visiting faculty at Indian Maritime University, Chennai to LLM students, and Central University of Gujarat, Gandhinagar regarding environmental law to MPhil and PhD students. Dr. Ambedkar said, "Education is what makes a person fearless. teaches him the lesson of unity, makes him aware of his right, and inspires him to struggle for his rights. He believed that education is the movement. If it does not fulfill its objective, it is useless. Sometimes the inspiration you need to achieve your dreams can be found in a few simple words of wisdom. And Mr. Sahdev Singh possesses that wisdom. He believed in simplicity, following the basic words of wisdom like hard work, sincerity, discipline, etc. According to John C. Maxwell, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Mr. Singh is a leader who has always tried to do the right things in the right direction. He has tried to create a vision that is inspiring, either directly or indirectly, to coach his team and make them stronger. Thus, his leadership style has always created an inspiring vision for the future, motivated and inspired his juniors, colleagues, and know to engage with his vision and work efficiently to achieve the vision. Mr. Singh has proved himself as a leader who wishes and works for the society, regardless of his wondrous achievement. Engaging in community service provides me the opportunity to become active member of their community and has a lasting positive impact on society at large, said Mr. Singh while talking to Indian Observer Post. Community service or volunteerism enables me to acquire life skills and knowledge, as well as provide a service to those who need it most, he added. And asking about his vision for life, Mr. Singh said, "My personal view is to have a life of meaning for myself and others. It is important to me to live my life in a way that shows kindness, care, and concern for family and friends and even strangers." Here is the quote of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Cultivation of mind should be the ultimate aim of human existence. Rightly fits in him. His journey does not end here. Anytime he is likely to be promoted as Deputy Secretary to the Government of India. Last but not the least, we remember Albert Einstein's words, "Never stop learning because life never stops teaching."